Friends, today I am here with chapter 9 Tenali Ram and the Red Peacock. One day, King Krishna Devarai's greedy minister Chatur Pandit arrived at the king's court with a red peacock. King Krishna Devarai exclaimed, I have never seen such an extraordinary creature. The courtiers agreed. Chatur Pandit offered the red peacock to the king and said, Your Majesty, I have suffered a lot of hardship to get this rare bird to your collection. Everyone knows you can pay any price to buy anything unusual. My servants searched the jungles of Mukhya Pradesh to get this exotic bird. Meanwhile, Tenali Ram thought that there was something wrong because he thought that such a bright red colored bird of a large size could not survive in the forest where it could be easily spotted by predators. With long, heavy feathers, the bird could not even save itself from the predators. The king, however, looked at Chatur Pandit and said, You are my loyal courtier. How shall I reward you? Chatur Pandit replied, Your Majesty, I only seek your blessings, but I will be happy if I get 100 gold coins which I had to spend on the difficult journey to find this peacock. Tenali Ram spoke up. Your Majesty, I think we should observe this bird for a little while before we give Chatur Pandit this reward. I will go to Mukhya Pradesh to get more birds like this. King Krishnadeva Rai agreed and said, All right, Tenali Ram, you have 2 weeks to bring back birds like this one. Tenali Ram went home. He did not go to Mukhya Pradesh. Instead, he called his spies and asked them to find the person who painted the peacock red. The spies searched for the painter and finally found him. They brought him to Tenali Rama. Tenali Rama said to the painter, Don't worry, I won't punish you. Just paint another 10 peacocks in the same color. The painter painted 10 more peacocks in red color and gave them to Tenali. At the end of the 2 weeks, Tenali Rama took the red painted peacocks to the king. King Krishnadeva was pleased with Tenali. He ordered the treasurer to give Tenali 1,000 gold coins. Tenali Ram said, Your Majesty, this is not what they cost. The confused king asked, How much do you want? Tenali Ram replied, I would like to be paid a bucket of water, a bag of red powder, and a gold coin for this artist. The king was angry with Chatur Pandit for trying to cheat him. He ordered his soldiers to arrest Chatur Pandit. Tenali Ram spoke, Your Majesty, do not be angry. Chatur Pandit has taught us an important lesson. Beloved king, you love to collect uncommon things. You believed what Chatur said. You forget that a big and heavy bird with such a bright red colored feathers cannot survive in a forest full of tigers, lions, and other predators. Wise king, let us not waste money from our treasury to buy extraordinary things. The money must be spent to help the poor and needy. Please pay Chatur Pandit and reward this painter. The monsoon arrived and the peacocks danced. The rains washed away their red color. Krishnadeva Rai, amused with himself and laughed, and Tenali Ram smiled too. The people of the kingdom danced in the rain and said to each other, "We are so lucky to have a king who is not afraid to admit his mistakes." Thank you, students.